Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope all of you are doing well. So, today I'm going to be reviewing the 1991 classic Suburban Commando, starring Christopher Lloyd, Hulk Hogan, and the late great Shelley Duvall, as well as a few other familiar faces. And basically, Hulk Hogan plays Shep. He is a alien soldier who ends up coming to Earth to charge his ship. And while that's going on, Christopher Lloyd becomes suspicious of him. The main villain of the film sends two bounty hunters to take out Shep. So you got a little bit of this and a little bit of that going on, but then it eventually leads to Shep and Christopher Lloyd's character to team up and take down the villain of the film after Christopher Lloyd's character's family, who is played by Shelley Duvall, and the two kids are kidnapped. It's a fun movie. It's a fun classic 90s cheesy action film, action comedy, whatever you want to call it. A lot of familiar faces. The actor who played the college dean in Necessary Roughness, he was the hair and makeup artist for the Princess Diaries. He was, I believe, the principal in Max Keebler Big Move. I could be wrong on that one, but you guys know who exactly I'm talking about. I can't remember his name, but he's in pretty much everything. A lot of low budget, straight to home video releases from what I've seen the last few years. But yeah, it was pretty entertaining to see him in this. One thing I will state, if you're a Ghostbusters fan, the EKG meter, that little device where like the sides come out, shows up in this. And that prop has been used in other movies other than the Ghostbusters. So when I saw that, I was laughing pretty hard. It was pretty entertaining. But yeah, it's a fun one. Christopher Lloyd's character is great. His boss kind of treats him, poorly, doesn't appreciate him, and Chris, his character pretty much busts his butt to create the can't speak, these blueprint plans for this project that they're doing. And yeah, so he's not appreciated. A lot going on, with his neighbors and things like that. And then Shep shows up, and things kind of go from there. But Shelley Duvall, I will say, is great. You, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of hit me in the fields a little bit because when I saw her, it really made me appreciate her so much. She, I think, was a very talented actress who I feel like could have been a bigger name in Hollywood. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But she's great in this. She looks fantastic in this. And yeah, I think everybody else is great. Some great moments. If you have watched the TMNT Secret of the Ooze VHS tape, I believe there's a trailer for this and a trailer for Big Girls Don't Cry They Get Even. I That iconic scene in the trailer for Suburban Commando is when he's talking to the neighbor after moving their hot rod and kind of was like, "What are you gonna do? You're gonna do this, that, this, and that," and they're like, "No, it's the '90s. We're gonna sue you." Just I always laugh at that because that's one of the lines and scenes you see in the trailer. So I always thought that was funny. And the actor who says that, I think, is the same actor who. Well, no, was he the same actor? I could be wrong. I feel like he was in Roadhouse, but I think that was a different actor. But they almost look the same. I think I'll have to look into that. I don't think it's the same actor, but almost close. For the longest time, I thought that. The villain I thought was decent, kind of weak because you see him in the beginning of the film and then he doesn't show up until later. So I feel like they could have done more. But I also feel like Suburban Commando could have been potentially a series of movies with Hulk Hogan that could have led into something more, or even like a TV series. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I think it's pretty decent. I love the costume. I almost get some vibes where they almost like reused old props from other movies for this film. But nonetheless, I do love the armor. I wonder if anybody was able to buy the armor on auction. The movie that was actually used for the movie, or if it's in a museum or somewhere. But I love it. I would love to make my own cosplay costume of that. I think it would turn out pretty cool. But yeah, I wish I could say more. If you've seen it, let me know what your thoughts are. If you haven't, check it out. I think it's a fun one. But with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Um, Comment down below, and if you guys would like to take the time out and check out my eBay store, the link will be down in the description below. But with that being said, I am Film Talk with Mikey. Till next time, we'll talk films. I apologize if this video was a little all over the place slightly, but I'll see you guys pretty soon. So take care, and till next time, peace.